Let's talk about the Sturgis Hells Angels Twin Outlaws incident. These twin brothers have been calling out the Hells Angels and other 1% clubs online. We're going to talk about the incident and what happened after the Twin Outlaws responded with some choice words for the Hells Angels, and we're also going to talk about the deeper truth. What is going on in this whole confrontation? What does it mean on a larger scale? Let's get into it.
We run the night, we run the night, run.
Big shout to the Ghosts and the Ghostettes. Welcome to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture, where we cover everything motorcycle and motorcycle club involved. I'm Sos the Ghost. I'm your host for the evening. Sturgis, South Dakota. You have been trolled. You've been punked. The Twin Outlaws have invaded your city. MC culture on the scale of evolution, we have reverted back to Neanderthal. For the people that don't know why this tension started between the Hells Angels and the Twin Outlaws, let's start from the beginning. The Twin Outlaws are Charlie Hunnam's actual nephews, joking, but there's a slight resemblance and they do a lot of goofy shit online. Well, these two decided to buy some vests, put 1% diamonds on it. They put together a 3-piece setup with a Colorado bottom rocker, and I want people to know people have lost their lives over that bottom rocker in every state. Whenever you see some newsreel and there was some type of shootout, make no mistake about it, it started with that bottom rocker claiming that state, saying that that state is yours. This is where the problems begin. So I know some of this is kind of funny, but make no mistake about it, the consequences for putting on a state bottom rocker can be life or death. So just understand that if you see these dudes and mimic it, you might not be as lucky. You don't know if they're law enforcement or who's backing them. So don't think that this is something funny to do, even on social media. Even the MC that they put on that vest can get your vest taken and cause massive issues, I'm telling you. So the Twin Outlaws go online and start calling out major clubs. The Hells Angels were one of them.
What do you call 50 Hells Angels and 50 Mongols in the same room?
100 people that don't do dick.
I think you 1%ers need to learn how to dance like this man, buttercups.
So what do? They go for the ultimate troll and pull up at Sturgis, a place where they know is banditos and 81 territory.
Oh Lord, all the Hells Angels are coming out.
So people that were there said that they antagonized the Hells Angels and then went into the store and then decided to call the cops. It would be kind of weird if 81 didn't just go into the store after them, but maybe they don't want to disrespect the businesses. You know, they could lose a lot of money. So let's just say they waited for them to get out. So then the police pulled up and the Twin Outlaws came out. And from what this footage looks like, they had a meeting with their partners. So nothing happened, and I saw some people online saying the Twin Outlaws pulled up and nobody did shit. Most people are saying they wanted them to get theirs. So nothing happens and they leave, and then they do this video.
For the ones that were in Sturgis, that seen the Hells Angels.
And the incident that went down.
Only thing I gotta say, the Hells Angels.
The Hells Angels.
Real quick, if you enjoy MC culture content, smash the like and the subscribe button. Give me a pound wherever you're from. And get your Ghost of Ellie mask, shades, Demons Row snapbacks in all colors, tank tops, crew necks, track races. We got it all. And you can get it on www.demonsrow.com. Let's get back into it. So you tell me, what do you think their intentions are? Now, they know 81 goes to Sturgis heavy. People are saying these dudes is feds and they're trying to set clubs up. Either you're soft and you ain't gonna do nothing about it, or you do and then they'll openly call the cops on you. It's a lose-lose. So what do you do in a situation like that? Nothing is what I say. I said this on a short clip. This is Charleston White inspired. Charleston White will go online and say anything about anyone that's famous enough to get a reaction and go viral. I think that this is what's happening right here. If these twins are trying to set themselves up like the Island Boys or Charleston White, but in MC culture, my guess is if this stuff gets enough steam, they move on to higher level trolling of famous people or collabing with other people that do this type of stuff in whatever genre that they do it in to get mainstream attention. And believe it or not, people are so toxic. People like this can make millions of dollars off social media trolling. And guess what? If your club does something to them, they're gonna make even more money off clips talking about your club and talking about you. It's a different world right now, unfortunately. Fortunately, in some ways to make money, but in other ways it's unfortunate. Now, the other thing here could be that these dudes are straight up feds and they're trying to entrap 1% clubs to say, look, see, we told you, those toy runs aren't because these guys love kids. It's because when they ride through the neighborhood committing crimes, the people who see them that would have called the police have a loyalty to them now. They looked out for my kid at a tough time. I'm always gonna have love for them. Anybody could understand that. To me, I think it's a pure troll. Law enforcement, I don't think is involved. They just call the cops if they get into a situation. I could be wrong, but either way, the people that say they don't like it are entertained by it. They're gonna watch, comment, boost their algorithm, and complain about it. The real problem here, it's not the Twin Outlaws. Believe it or not, the real problem is the toxic people that consume it on a regular basis and fuel it. And this goes with any toxic shit online, because that fire was started by a whole bunch of comments saying, I bet you won't roll up to Sturgis. I bet you won't say that to the Hells Angels, because I guarantee you, if they were getting no views, they wouldn't say, let's spend money and go to Sturgis. No, they'd stay their asses in Colorado. So let me know what you think in the comments, troll or feds. And thank you for tuning in to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture. Like, subscribe, and comment. And oh yeah, we ghosting, baby.